Hello everybody and welcome to What's in the Box. I'm joined in the studio by Coco, and today we have a rather mysterious looking black box on the table. I have no idea what's in here. Coco, any thoughts?
I have a sneaking suspicion.
Do you have hopes and dreams?
I have many hopes and dreams, yeah.
Shall we open the box?
Let's crack it open.
Alright, we have Onslaught for Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions. This is one we've been waiting for, so we have a full booster. I'll give you those.
Amazing.
And we got some extra goodies in the box. So we got some card sleeves. Yeah. Those are mine.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot you play Order as well.
Yeah. Also in the box we got a couple of the nice little badges that they do and some of the really cool little wristbands. So I'll quickly show those under close camera while Coco gets cellophane off.
Can I get one of those badges?
Yeah, let me show the badge first. So we obviously have the lovely Chaos one. And we have a Death one. Oh, actually, is this... sorry. Order and Death.
No, I think that is Chaos, yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Oh, right. Apologies. 8-pointed stars.
Let me grab that. I'm going to need the pin on the back of this to get this box open.
Yeah. Now, these are one of my favourite little things that the guys from PlayStation do.
Managed to snag one at Essen.
Yeah, these are a nice little wristband thing. So you've got all the different alliances on there, the logo, and they're just nice to wear. I'll put one on for the unboxing. Just show that support.
Yeah, balling it with the champions. Okay, let me set this up like a professional. Get that down in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So we have the full Onslaught booster, and I'm so tempted just to start ripping into these.
Can we? Can we?
Yeah,
Please,
we can.
let's do it.
All right, are we going to do all of them or just a few of
Well,
them?
let's just select a few, yeah.
All right,
Pick out the juiciest cards.
half for you, half for me.
That beautiful Lady
I'm going to
Olynder art.
go 3 down for my first one.
Okay. Let's go straight off the top. I'm a gambler.
Is that why you like trading card games or collectible card games?
Absolutely. It's like, you know, every pack is an opportunity to win big.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm just going to start cycling through what was in this pack.
Sure, go ahead.
So first up we have Winter's Endurance for destruction. Gain rotation health. Restart this if a highlighted enemy deals damage to you. Oh, that's nice. So on the third corner you're going to heal for 4, and if they do you damage, it restarts.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
So it's nice. They can kind of stop it happening, but it will just continuously tick. We've then got a death card, Spectral Lure. Gain rotation health. Move rotation spirit units from your discard pile to your hand. Ooh, that's nice. So you're healing for 1, and getting some of your spirits back. And then jumping out at you.
Yeah, we've got one of the new realm spell blessings.
Ooh,
You
gimme.
want to show that one off?
Yeah. So this is Natural Mantle. So this is a grey one, so anybody can use this, yeah?
Yep.
And it is gain rotation health. The highlighted champion cannot deploy spells or units. Ooh, that's nice. So swing back for 6, and they can't deploy anything for a while. Very nice. I've got a shield that anyone can use called Shield of Thorns. When you take damage from a highlighted enemy unit, deal rotation damage to your opponent. Oh, that could be very good, because if you look along the bottom, it's if any of your opposings...
Yeah, that's
do
another
damage.
one of the new realm spells they revealed.
Yeah. We've also got Hacking Mournfang Pack. Rotation rend damage to your opponent doing 3 and then an additional 2. Very
Oh,
nice.
that's cool. Some more ogre units. I've got an ogre
Yeah.
unit here as well, if you want to show that one off.
Yeah. So this is Culling Mournfang Rider. So it's a beast and it's an ogre. Heroic Act. Rotation damage to your opponent and rotate this 1 step forwards. So yeah, so it's clunky. So it's doing 2, 3, 3, 4. Ugh.
Yeah, just when you activate it.
Big heavy hit.
That's cool. I love to see more ogre units to see if if it's possible you can make an entire ogre deck or like an ogre
it's
heavy
nice
deck.
to have that control. I've got a Razor Shell Harpoon Alapax for order. Highlighted units are dormant. Rotation damage to your opponent. Okay, that's
got some cool art on
that
this
is
one.
so nice being able to throw out some dormant from the order deck.
Yeah, and for 3 corners it starts as soon as that unit goes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the blank corners do nothing.
But the text still affects, so there's no damage or anything going
I
on. But from the
see.
first corner, because it's not an X,
Okay.
an X would negate it. But because there's no X, from as soon as you play that, the opposite unit is going to be dormant. So
Gotcha.
that's really cool.
Ooh, I've got one of the realm
Oh yeah, show us
buffs
some more realm stuff. Yeah.
are one of the blessings. So this is Embrace of Aqshy. Deal damage to your opponent equal to the combined value of the highlighted spells and units' current corner values.
Oh man, that's so cool.
That could be huge.
That could be massive
or
damage.
tiny.
Yeah. There are some new cards that are going to let you see peek at a couple of the blessings that you've got, so that would be perfect for that because you want to time that right.
Yeah.
Like getting that off at the right time would be amazing damage.
I'm super happy. I've got my shiny, but I've also got a hero for order.
Yes, I took a peek at this one.
This is Aventis Magister of Hammerhall. He is a warrior mage, so he's doing nothing to your health. He costs you 10. He's a unique. Deploy one spell from your hand or deck onto this champion. If your deck was searched, shuffle it afterwards. This heroic act can only be used once per game. Still, if you have like one particular card you really, really want, you can just grab it and go.
Yeah, being able to search your whole deck for it's great.
Yeah. I have a poised Namarti Thrall, which
An
is
elf?
Yes, it's an elf. It is shiny, which is looking very nice, and it says reduce damage received from highlighted enemies by rotation. Increase this by 1 if the highlighted champion costs 2 or less. Ooh, that's interesting.
I like more elves. Do you see my shiny? I got a Bolt of Tzeentch. It's a chaos spell.
Ooh, nice. So, Bolt of Tzeentch, looking very nice and shiny. 4 corners. Can only be deployed by a demon. Rotation damage to your opponent. So it'll tick for 3 for nothing, and then it'll do a nice 6 damage, I believe.
6 damage.
Let me just...
Isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 9.
9 damage, even better.
So if you're ever unsure, just...
I mean, it's slow, it's 4 corners, but 9 damage, that's worth waiting for.
Yeah.
You play that later on in the game, you've seen it done a lot of the removal.
Alright, I'm going to split this and open a new pack.
Do you want to see this
card?
one? That's one I'm going to be looking for a lot of.
Tactical removal. Rotate any enemy spell or unit one step forwards to remove a highlighted spell unit.
Yeah, so in Onslaught, each of the alliances have gotten a new way to remove cards beyond the original 3 removal cards that most people would run. So they're all conditional. There's something else you have to do there. In this case, it's rotate an enemy spell forwards, so maybe speeding things up for them. But at the same time, you then get to remove something. So
yeah, but if that spell's directly in front of you, you don't care. Just rotate it forward to an X and go bye bye.
Yeah, as long as it's not about to hit you. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so I instantly get something for order. Dracoline Evocator. This unit can be deployed by wizards. Rotation damage to your opponent. Increase this by 1 if there is a highlighted unit. So this is if something is deployed and it's out to the left and right of this champion.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Oh yes, here's another one. High Tide.
High Tide. Restart a highlighted spell. So I'm guessing this is going to want to push you towards building bigger caster sort of decks. And everyone but you can restart a spell. That's nice. I've got another Winter's Endurance here. Soul Shield Sequitur. Rotation damage. Highlighted units cannot exceed rotation damage after damage reductions. Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. That was one of the reveals we saw, yeah.
Very nice.
Do you want to show this one off? This is really cool.
What you got?
Chaos Blessing.
Ooh, Soul Manipulator. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. And this says, search your deck for up to 2 spells and deploy them on highlighted champions, ignoring normal restrictions and replacing any card they currently control.
So could you imagine that? You could have just 2 spells in your deck, have no wizards, and if you trigger that blessing, they'll be able to put them out because you're ignoring restrictions.
Yeah. That's nice. I've got a Twisted Skull Cannon. Rotation damage to your opponent. Last stand, restart a highlighted unit. Ooh, that's actually pretty damn good. So it rotates for nothing for 3, but without the axe. So its ability is always triggering. And so if this gets removed, it just restarts someone to the left or right of it.
Oh yeah.
That could be really good.
Well, do you want to see this? We've got haven't done many death cards. We've got
Yeah.
Feeding Frenzy there, a warrior ability for death.
Okay, cool. A lot of attacks on this one. Thanks, Colin. Can only be played by a vampire champion that has dealt damage this turn. You may search your deck for a vampire unit and move it to your hand. If your deck was searched, shuffle it afterwards.
Yeah,
Nice.
so that's cool. Just getting more units into your hand.
Yeah,
Whilst your other units in play are dealing damage.
yeah. Okay, so I've got a nice little run of 3 that anybody can use. So these will be good. I've got Gaze of Volcantrix. Oh, look at the art on this. That's gorgeous. Rotation damage to your opponent. Rotate the highlighted unit to its final corner. Nice.
And that's another realm spell there.
Yep, that anybody can use. We've then got Burning Head. Rotation damage to your opponent. Increased damage from highlighted units by rotation. So I'm dealing rotation damage to the opponent, but all 5 of these slots are doing increased damage. So there's a bit of a trade-off there.
Oh yes, so are you increasing your enemy's damage as well?
And the 2 to the left and right of you for your allies.
Okay.
So there's a risk with this one.
Yeah, you want to be sure that it's just units. So you want to be sure that they've only got spells out or something, or they're locked up, that they can't put anything down. So that's on a line. So if you play that with order and you've got your units there that are preventing your opponent placing units down, then that could be a good time to play that.
Yeah, or if you're playing a death deck and you've got their entire side locked down, you can just drop this.
Yeah, that's right. Death has the blessing, the blessing that puts the units to dormant.
A blessing. Crawling Lava. I'm guessing these are going to be quite a few of these. Heroic Act, remove highlighted units. Rotation damage to your opponent, rotate this 1 step forward. So this is a clunky one. So if, say you're playing Destruction and they've got a big wave of 3 out in front of you, you can just go, okay, take 3 damage and get rid of all of that.
Well, you could use those 2 in combination that you just showed, the Burning Head.
Bingo.
Because as it's ticking round, Burning Head is ticking round, it can be there sitting, just waiting for the next corner. You remove the units, and then when that comes around to do the increase, there's nothing there for them to get an increase.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got a Destruction hero here, who's an ogre.
Oh, cool.
Foul Butcher. So he's doing damage, doing healing, doing damage, and casting spells. He has a spellcaster. When a highlighted unit is exhausted, gain 1 health. Ooh, that's nice.
Excellent.
So, exhausted, what does that mean? Because that's a new keyword I haven't seen before.
If they manage to tick all the way around to the last corner and then they leave play normally, then they're exhausted. Yeah.
That's actually super nice, because you can just set him in front of someone and let them play away. Because then it's just like you're just going to tick 1 health automatically. I've got another elf, regular one. This is a Hellsaber Ishulin Guard. Remove a highlighted unit and rotation damage to your opponent. This is nice because for the first 2 corners it does nothing, but then it's doing 1 damage, remove a unit, 1 damage, remove a unit.
Yeah, and there's the Lotan champion for order who would increase damage from elf units if they're controlling a beast. So
now, important thing to note, it says a highlighted unit. There are 3 units highlighted there.
Okay, so it gives you an option then. You can choose.
Are you sure? It says a highlighted unit. All 3 are highlighted. So would that remove all 3?
So it gives you the option of the 3, but then you pick one. If there's more than one choice, you pick one.
Okay. Yeah. Is that how you would play that? Yeah. Okay. That one, I think you might get a couple of arguments across the tabletop. Do
you want to see my shiny? I got a...
Yeah, my shiny was just a cannon. Oh yeah, we saw... Or have we saw her? No, we haven't seen her.
I think she was in one of the reveals, but that's my shiny, so I might pop that into a deck.
Champion controls a spell. The highlighted champion cannot use heroic acts. That could be very good if you see someone with a really, really nasty heroic act.
Well, like Gordrak, for instance.
Yeah, or Nagash.
It's a popular one to negate, yeah.
All right.
Let's get another one open.
I'm going to go for the very last one in my deck. Are we going to open all of these on camera or just a few?
No, I think this is probably enough.
Okay.
We'd be here a while if we opened all of these.
Yeah. So Scrabbling Horror we've seen. Oh, interesting. Azurite Hero, it's a spell. And this one ticks on 2 corners with nothing happening in the corners. When this is exhausted, deal 4 damage to your opponent. Highlighted units gain the following effect. Last stand, deal 4 damage to your opponent. Oh! If you have a couple of things that are about to tick away, yeah, I can see that being good. What you got?
Check out this. I got a Destruction Blessing there.
Ooh, interesting. Everwinter's Watch. So, I'm guessing this is more focusing on ogres in this cycle.
Yeah.
2 damage to your opponent, gain 2 health, draw 2 cards. That's a nice little 6 swing. Because a lot of people, they'll see, oh, it only does 2 damage, oh, I only gain 2 health, oh, I only get 2 cards.
Yeah.
Getting card draw, super powerful.
Any one of those things by itself, not great. But all 3 of them at once,
yeah,
that's really cool.
Very nice. All right, I've got something for Chaos here. Spell Hunting Flashhound. So here we go. Reduce damage received from highlighted spells by rotation. Last stand, remove a highlighted spell. Ooh, that's nice.
Okay, yeah.
So that 7 or 9 damage that's coming in from a spell, drop it by 2, and you can do that twice. But it is on a clock, so you have to time this right.
Yeah,
so
we are seeing a lot more spells though, especially with all the realm spells and things. So that could be useful.
Yeah, but we're seeing this one in particular is very much about the timing of its use. You have to either know this is gonna get its last stand before you tick, or I'm gonna reduce your damage when you tick, and if you then play another spell instantly after that, I'll get to remove it when this last stands.
Yeah. Scares off the wizards.
Yeah.
Do you want to show this? I got a chaos champion there if you want to check that out.
Ooh.
He doesn't have an ability, but his quests are probably pretty good.
What I like about this guy, he's gaining you 2 health and he only costs 2, so he's super cheap. It's literally just play an ability, play a troop of any type or a unit of any type, play an ability, and play a unit of any type, and he's done. Super quick.
Yeah, it's not too bad, and it's giving you health. So
yeah,
better than those the chaos champions at the minute.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a spell for death called Soul Cage. And what this is going to do is highlighted spells and units are dormant. If the highlighted champion is engaged, they cannot use heroic acts.
Oh, that's cool.
That's very useful. We've got some Tzeentch stuff.
Oh, I got another realm blessing. A realm spell even?
I actually got a chaos blessing.
This is too. It's my shiny for that pack.
Oh, that's lovely, the shiny on that. Look at that. I have to wonder, their artist, I wonder how they actually pick what parts to make shiny. Okay, so this is gain rotation health, and that's gaining you 5 health as it ticks.
Yeah, and the first corner is 3, and it's unaligned. Anyone can use this, so that's really cool. Like, I think Destruction has a good healing spell. Maybe someone else, but that one can be used by anyone now. That's cool.
Yeah, well,
and
you see,
3 from the second corner.
I like this because getting healing into your deck for me for order felt like a bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
So having stuff like that, thanks, Colin.
Yeah.
What else have we got here? I've got a Chaos Blessing. This is Color of Khorne. And what it is Heroic Act, remove a highlighted spell, rotation damage to your opponent, rotate 1 step forward. So I'm throwing out 2 damage, and I've got the 3 slots in front of me that I can remove that highlighted spell from, which is very nice. And cool. My shiny is Gorglaive Blood Warrior.
Oh, I think I had one of those.
Which looks really nice, shiny. So it's remove any highlighted units, rotation damage to your opponent. Ha! So he can remove 3 in one shot.
Another big sweeper. Yeah,
Well, look at he's got like a double axe on him, so of course he's just going. Rah!
Speaking of destruction, I have another grot here. You want to check that out?
Moonclan Netter. I love the black and white artwork on this one. Gain rotation health. Treat as a stack of 2 units for stacking and support. That's nice.
Yeah, so it means that it's like a full stack, so you couldn't stack on top of it. But with the new stacking changes, you couldn't stack anyway.
Is it not 3 you can stack to, or is that now gone?
But a support of 2 means that it's a 3 stack. That's what it means.
I see.
But with the new rule changes now, the first card you put down has to be stacking to stack on top of it.
Yeah.
So you couldn't stack on that one anyway.
You can't stack on this one?
No, because it doesn't have the stacking symbol.
And support.
But it has a support 2, so that's the maximum already.
I don't see how you could use this then. It's saying treat it as it. So I'm
so
assuming
what it
that
means
whatever
is,
goes on top of that, it's treat it as a stack of 2 below it.
No, this card is treated as a stack of 2.
Yeah, but it's gain rotation health, but it doesn't seem to get anything for being a stack of 2.
Well, there are abilities that say if you play on a unit that has a stack of 2, then you increase the damage. So there are cards that will benefit from that without having to stack on it already.
Gotcha.
So it's a quick way to get value from those other abilities.
Yeah. I have another death card here, Wraith Storm. So, look at the art. Look at the art! Discard the top rotation cards from your opponent's deck. Deal rotation damage for each unit card discarded this way.
Ooh. Okay.
So I can eat 4 cards out of your deck that you never get to play.
Some mill coming in there for death.
Yeah. That's rather nice. Well, I want to do one more.
Okay, one more.
One more. Uno más. Just because we're seeing a lot of cool cards here, and there's a lot of cards to talk about. Okay, I've got a warrior ability for anybody. Last Ditch Strike. And this is 2 damage to your opponent. Increase this by 3 if all highlighted champions are engaged. So that's nice. And I think that is something that could possibly happen. You're going to have people a little more nervous maybe with this kind of card out there to actually just engage everything and throw everything down. New spell for Order. Arcane Corrosion. Rotation damage to your opponent. Increase this by 1 for each highlighted unit. Okay, here's a weird one. This is showing 5 wide.
Oh, so it means that it doesn't matter where you put it, it will affect every lane. So even if it's all the way to the right or it's all the way to the left, it's going to affect everyone then, isn't it?
Well, if it's on left or right, it'll always affect everybody. It's a strange one. Because it's showing me in the middle, and it... and
then to either side.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, to either side. This is weird. Unless we're going to see 5-lane games going.
Oh, no, I see. Yeah, so it's... Yeah. It's you and then 2 to the left. So not all the way to the right.
Yeah, so I could reach further in.
But more flexible.
All right. It left me thinking, are we going to see 5-lane games for a second there? Which would be kind of cool.
Just to give you more flexibility, I think, with that one.
Yeah, I've got a unit for the Stormcast. Guided Vanguard Hunters. Which is lovely looking. Rotation damage to your opponent, heroic act, move this unit to another highlighted disengaged warrior champion. Oh
yeah, I had one of those.
That's kind of nice.
That's another one of those ones that we saw in the sneak peek reveals. But that's cool because you move it to another highlighted disengaged warrior champion. That could trigger his quest.
It could, or if there's something in front of them that says if this is disengaged,
if
you
he's
get
disengaged,
infected.
immediately engage him.
Yeah.
I've got a cool death blessing here. You want to show off this? Midnight Mark?
Yeah, sure. The highlighted champions are wizards in addition to the regular classes. They may use wizard abilities while controlling a spell. Oh!
Yeah. That's very cool for 2 reasons.
That's nice.
For the top one, that now warriors can become wizards and cast spells, but also the wizards, if they already have a spell out, are now going to be able to use abilities as well.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I've got I've actually got 2 realm blessings here.
Nice.
For different realms.
Okay, cool.
So, I've got this first one, which is Gate to Giran. Heroic act, rotation damage to your opponent. You may swap the position of the champion controlling this blessing with a highlighted champion. Rotate this 1 step forward. That's nice. You can reshuffle the deck. Well, where your champions are, so 3 times.
If your opponent's got damage reduction out in front of you, just shift them along, and then that damage isn't getting blocked.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's very nice. And then my other one is Cleansing Brooch. And this is a straight up gain 7 health.
Brilliant. That's a huge swing.
Yeah.
Man, 7 health in one go.
Very nice.
I've got an ogre unit. Check that out.
Destruction. This is Mornifying Hornblower. Reduce damage received from highlighted units by rotation. Highlighted units gain the following effect. Last stand, 2 damage to yourself. Ooh. Ew.
Yeah, so if you put that out, you're blocking their damage, and then if you remove it, they're going to take new damage when you remove them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's quite nice.
And you want to check out my shiny?
I'll check out your shiny. My shiny is a Foul Butcher. So we've already seen that. So here we go. This is... If I can make it shine. Look at it shine. This is Last Ditch Strike. Oh yeah, I showed this earlier. So I already showed this one.
Yeah. But now I've got a shiny of it.
Yeah. Right, you know what we need to do now, Colin? We need to go and scan all of these before everybody out there does.
Yes, absolutely. Don't be doing it. It's ours.
Don't even try. All right, well, everybody, that is a quick look at some of the cards you can get in the boosters for Onslaught. I think myself and Colin are going to go and open up the rest of these and start having a look at see what the decks we can create. We also need to get a game on at some point with all these new cards. So,
absolutely.
Stay tuned. We'll maybe see if we can find some time for that. All right, get those comments in below. Which of the orders are you looking forward to in this new cycle? And tell us what cards are you hoping to get. We'll move on. We'll see you again soon.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming let's plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.